Hey guys, this is Todd from Heroic. We're sitting in some gnarly traffic trying to get the rig back to New York City, but not for nothing. Laconia 2022 was a wrap and it was a great time. I just want to let you guys know that it's the weekend's over and we had a great time. I really appreciate everybody that contributed to the weekend. And I tell you, we had, if you've never been to Laconia for Bike Week, it is a special place. You know, they all these bike nights or bike events, they all started from racing, or they all started from hill climbs, and was turned into a ride fest or a large event that is centered around drinking and having a good time on motorcycles. They all started from road racing and hill climbs, and so you know, it's interesting to see how New Hampshire Motor Speedway with Laconia has really dived in to be able to bring back the heart of rallies. And you know, we just finished up on the last weekend was the Denver Road Racing Series, the Northeast Motorcycle Road Racing Series. We just finished that up, and the week before starting Laconia was the USCRA Vintage Road Racing Series. So the event started with vintage racing at New Hampshire Motor Speedway, and then it ended up with this week they had Denver, which is again the Northeast Motorcycle Road Racing Series, Super Motard with Great Racing, which is dirt bikes with slicks on them. And that was with Smack, which is the Super Motard Racing Series. That was yesterday and the day before. And then we had all weekend. They had the road racing would be between sport bikes on the racetrack and Super Motards on the racetrack. And all these guys and girls are putting in heroic efforts to put down laps to win, to try their best to win some plaques. But man, I tell you what, the rally was excellent. We were at the New Hampshire Motor Speedway demo lot. So when you're pulling down 106 right, or the highway, I believe it's 106, towards Weirs Beach, you turn into the International Raceway. Right on the right hand side, we were set up in a demo lot, a heroic booth, and we were selling everything from our road racing suits to our road racing gloves, but for the road riding and the ADV crowds, the street bike crowds, the guys riding road glide sport, soft tails and whatnot, we had everything from abrasion resistant jeans to heroic tri-bar hoodies, which are abrasion resistant hoodies that'll slide 85 feet. They look good on any but motorcycle. And we had an array of gloves, from flat track racing gloves that work great on the Harley and Indian or a sport bike or a Triumph or whatever you are rolling in. And so we had a great booth set up track side, and from the 9th to the 20th we were live on site at the Speedway, doing where they're putting on demos with Yamaha, Harley Davidson, Indian, BMW. And what you can do is go and demo any one of those bikes, and then stop by the vendors to take home some trinkets or some with us garments that you can wear that keep your body safe. And so we just finished that up. We're going to do a bunch more of those this year. Follow us at Heroic Racing on Facebook. Follow us on Heroic Racing on YouTube, and follow us on we're on Instagram, Heroic Racing. But you know, this video is really a shout out video. Had so many different people, from road racers, Kevin Allen and John Rudo and Trace. We just signed them on for the remainder of 2022 for road racing, and they're Trace is going to be an outstanding road racer. We're looking to help him out in his road road racing efforts. We just I just took the time yesterday to measure him up and get him going. You know, that all these connections go back to Al Gilbo. Not for nothing, Al Gilbo and the Gilbo family. My heart goes out to you guys. Any accolades that I can claim from anywhere on the Northeast is all because of you. And thank you. My deepest gratitude towards your family for all of the heroic efforts you've done to make heroic a name in the Northeast. I credit that to you, and I thank you so kindly for all your efforts. Man, from Roddy to Kevin Allen to Josh over there, to the guys running Super Motards, the guys over at SMAC, to the guys road racing. Chris just got a new suit. It was exciting to be able to see him and rocking that Harley Puller brand, and his mom and dad. Man, you guys have been all the way to Corey. You guys have been running my suits for years, my gloves, and it's really nice to be able to sit down, be able to work with you guys, be able to develop world-class product, and be able to get the real-time feedback in order to make road racing gear that transcends all the way to what guys are wearing on road glides, or what guys are ice racing in, or what ladies are wearing to a bar. You know, the cool thing about the development on our road racing suits is the abrasion resistant capabilities. Whether that goes to the jeans or the gloves or the hoodies or even the thoughtfulness or the mindfulness we're putting into the t-shirts we select to print on. They're just comfortable and they last a long time, and they are designed to not only look good, but they're designed to last a long time. So man, hats off to all of these road racers that have put the hard time in to be able to help me develop product that keeps people safe. Thank you. You guys are heroic. Man, the slew of people that wear my gloves at Loudon, man, I tell you what, it's exciting to be able. Look, I don't care whether you're wearing a Speedy or a Vanson or an Alpine Star or whatnot. Man, just that you're participating in this industry, man, it's a small, tight-knit community, and man, I tell you what, it's exciting to be able to see the competition. It's exciting to see what they're doing. It's exciting to see what the old players in the industry, Vanson, is doing to up their games and be able to make world-class suits that last a long time. With Anthem and a lot of my competitors, man, I tell you what, it's exciting to see what you guys are doing, what you guys are building into the network. And hey, my hats go off to all y'all. But hey, a couple shout outs. You know, every day started successful because of the boys that helped me pack this truck. I got two guys working for me, Tom and Kenny. Man, we started out this show, we packed up in New York City. Those guys got my truck so well packed, it made it effortless to be able to set everything up. Everything was arranged by sizes, in clear to read boxes. Everything was tagged. Everything was categorized. Man, I tell you what, never has there been my wife does a heck of a job, but I tell you what, Tommy and Kenny, thank you so much for your heroic efforts in helping me get this started. And Chris Canella and Rita Gambino, thank you for understanding the time that I need to get away from the horses in order to come in and ride, get these guys ready to ride modern horses the latter part of the summer. I don't know if a lot of you know, but I train and teach people how to ride horses at the beginning of the year, and then the rest of the season we're out working on the motorcycles and whatnot, trying to make a living. But thank you, Rita, for understanding the time that I need in order to do this, and then I got a special friend, Chris Canella, to help me get this rig rolling. And without your help, man, to work the gremlins out of the truck and trailer, man, I tell you what, we would have had a hard time getting up here. So thank you both. Man, each day started off wonderful. I had Alan McRae, he's the track photographer. Alan was, man, he stopped by, gave me mental support. He helped, he picked up coffee and teas, and man, it was hot. It was 90 degrees, and it's nothing like seeing a friendly face when you're parched. So Alan, thank you for your time and for your mentorship and your friendship. And my heart goes out to you, man. Thank you for taking time to help me. Chris and Gina, Chris guys. Chris is a blogger, and Chris stopped by. He one of his first podcasts he did with Todd from Heroic, and we were able to sit down and talk about the road racing industry. He did a podcast for quite a while, and I really should bring that back. It was really good, really important information that he was putting out there. Why you ride a motorcycle. Chris, guys, and Gina, I mean, it was getting cold the last day. I had some big things to put away, and thank you for your help getting that rolling, man. And to Brian, helping to get the dirt bike in the back of the truck. That's a hard effort to do by yourself. And like I said, there's just so many people. Just want to thank you all. Man, let's get to the customers. Mallory and Matt, thank you for your time. Thanks for stopping by, trying on stuff. Thanks for being a friend. And Camouflage Dave, man, Camouflage Dave brought so many people over. It was cool to see how many people this guy. He's been coming to the. He bought a hoodie, he bought gloves, he bought all these different things probably 3 or 4 years ago. And when he's at the event, that guy just brings people over. And not for nothing, it's hard to sell things. It's hard to sell things to people that are not interested in wearing protective gear. And so, man, when you get helpers or people that really believe in the product and really love the gear, man, thank you for your help, Dave. I don't even know your last name. I've been calling you Camouflage Dave. I got a guy named Rocco. He's a barber in Boston. That guy's cool, man. That guy got. Man, he bought a hoodie from me last year. He tried to take a couple pairs of jeans off me, and I just didn't have a size. I wouldn't sell them to him. He wanted them. But, man, Rocco, dude, hats off to you. Thank you for all your purchases this year, but also thank you for your excitement about what I do. It makes me feel good. If not for nothing, it makes me feel like I'm doing the right thing. And so your excitement about what I'm doing and whatnot, not for nothing, you're looking for another job, you're looking to retire from barbering, I need you to come and work for Heroic. Man, the biggest shout out this whole event, Amsoil Adam. If you're not following him on YouTube, you got to reach out and you got to look on YouTube. This guy is the Amsoil dealer that sets up a huge, the truck's called Goliath. It's a truck and trailer rig that he goes around to all these rallies, from Sturgis to Laconia to OC Bike Week to down at Daytona and whatnot. And man, I tell you what, he has got a huge following of people that love him and love to follow what he's doing. He's such a real guy. And man, I tell you what, I have to credit almost every sale that I got this weekend to you, bro, and your wife, your lovely wife, Katie. It was nice to be able to spend time with you guys. We got to go to this awesome Mexican restaurant. Dude, I tell you what, I don't know if you love mariachi music, I do. But if you're ever at a Mexican restaurant, don't ask to hear La Cucaracha. Don't ask to hear the basic stuff. Ask them to play a sad love song. So that's what I asked these people to do at this restaurant we were at. And not for nothing, there was Chris Bouchard, Jenna Bouchard. I meet up with them every time. Those people are dear to my heart, good friends of mine. We got together. It was kind of a difficult thing because people wanted to, we wanted to go out to dinner with several people on a short schedule, so we all went together. And I know that Adam and his wife were a little hesitant at first. Dude, you couldn't have sewn these relationships any tighter than when we were at El Rodeo in Concord, New Hampshire. Dude, the mariachi band, the food, it was like it was a Broadway show. So, man, I tell you what, the people you meet at these events are relationships that just make life special. And the other thing is Linda and Tim. Linda and Tim were two customers that came up on GS's, and they were in their middle 70s, and they stopped up. They bought gloves. They tried on everything I had. And they came back, and they were just like, they came back twice, and they were just like, man, we want to buy some more. We're kind of on a budget. We really like what you're doing. Hey, where are you staying? I said, I'm staying in the back of the truck. And they're just like, look, anytime you come up here or anytime you want a vacation, we've got a private island with a one-room cabin in it, and it's yours. The key's yours. And not for nothing, it was scary at first, just kind of thinking about it. But you know what, guys? I know there's a lot of weird things going on around the world. I know there's a lot of hateful people, and a lot of people doing wrong and whatnot. But I tell you what, you gotta trust your gut. And these people were kind. We spoke for over an hour, and just really enjoyed the synergy with this lady and man. And so I took them up on it, and man, I tell you what, I had the time of my life. We went out, had this long bridge that goes over the lake in order to get to this cabin. It was by the time that we got finished doing a dirt bike tour, we got there, the guy says, "Hey, you want to go for a dirt bike ride?" And I said, "Well, who doesn't?" And so he rolls these TW200s out of a container. We go on this long ride, go out and see beaver dams and all these different wildlife around this huge property that they have. And man, I tell you what, I haven't been on a dirt bike in a long time, and it was a wonderful time. So man, I tell you what, if somebody invites you to do something, obviously you want to weigh it out, but not for nothing, you don't want to miss a blessing. Tim and Linda, thank you for your time, man. You're heroic. I had such a wonderful time with you. You guys, you know, they had breakfast in the morning. They kicked, you know, they had a campfire set up every morning, every night. And man, I tell you what a wonderful Laconia 2022. So if you're looking to put together the rest of your plans for the summer, look for a bike event. Look for a place where you can get together with kind people that love what you do. And also look at Heroic Racing, man. We make some awesome abrasion resistant hoodies. They're called Heroic Tri-Bar hoodies. Men's and women's. We got men's fit, we got women's fit. They're fitted, they're a lot more fitted than a standard hoodie because I want them to protect you. I don't want them to slide around when you're so. We've got sizes medium all the way into 8X for men, and we can make them custom. We've made them up to 12X for some big New Yorkers and big guys from North Dakota. But yeah, hey, this video isn't about selling. This video is about the gratitude, man. I just want you guys to know that we had an awesome event. Hey, also, I forgot Chris from Laconia, Chase. Man, I tell you what, without Chase, the guy that puts on these vendor venues, we couldn't do this without you. We're looking to do Ocean City, Maryland. If you guys haven't been to one of these, look at Ocean City, Maryland. It's at the boardwalk. We're going to be at the Coliseum. But shout out to Chris from Laconia. Follow that guy. See where we're going next. They're going out to Sturgis next. I just don't have the product for it right now. But thank you, Chase, and thank you, Bill from Cat Daddy Cigars, man. Bill, you're a cool cat. And on top of that, man, it was so hard to put on these long days. And he had a hard time. I had a hard time just because you're standing on your feet all day. He's a little older than I am, and I tell you what, it's nice to be able to trade off with guys that care about you, and they can watch your business while you got to step away. Hey, Bill, thank you for you. Hey, check us out at heroicracing.com. Check us out at Heroic Racing on YouTube, Heroic Racing on Instagram. And man, I tell you, if I can build you something special, something that is, you know, your dream of a abrasion resistant product, hit me up. Love to make something that's heroic in your motorcycle lifestyle. Be heroic.